He really was frying actual leaves there.
It is an actual maple leaf.
Yeah. It's my new friend. We've just got to Minoh and today we're going to Minoo Park, which is a country park just on the north edge of Osaka, kind of on the edge of the city. It takes about half an hour to get here on the train from Umeda, so it's a really easy day trip. And the reason why we're here is to go see a waterfall. There's a trail, I think it goes along a river, and there's a few things to see on the way, and then a lovely waterfall at the end. I love waterfalls, so that's why we're here. It's a quasi-national park. I'm not exactly sure what that means. It's like, it was almost up there with the national parks, but not quite, so they've made it a quasi-national park. We just come out the station and there's this big map of the trail. Here's some spoilers of things we're going to see along the way. We're here and we're going to go along the red line up to the waterfall. It's going to take about 45 minutes to an hour, so it should be an easy walk. I say that now. What's going to happen? There's a lot of mountains over that direction. In some places I've seen Minoh spelt like Minoo with a double O at the end, and sometimes it's spelt with an OH. The man on the train said Minoh. I'm pretty sure it's still all the same place. We're just walking up the street to the start of the trail, and there's a few tourist shops selling souvenirs and snacks and things. It seems pretty quiet. It's a Saturday, but there aren't that many people here. Enjoy a therapeutic walk in the Minoh woods.
How therapeutic?
Therapeutic insects. 2.6 kilometers that way. In Japan you can often see fancy drain covers, and this one's of the waterfall, and this area is famous for maple leaves. I'm going to try the maple leaf tempura, which is the local snack of this area.
Warm.
It is. It's warm.
What are they?
It's tempura maple leaf, and he really was frying actual leaves there.
It is an actual maple leaf.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's edible then. It's still warm from when it was fried just now. Oh.
Crunchy. That's so loud.
As you can hear, it's extremely crispy, really crunchy, quite sort of hard crunchy, and you can actually see the leaf in there. And it's kind of sweet. It's not really sweet. It is, I don't know if this is normal tempura batter or not, but it's got quite a light, delicate maple flavour, like maple syrup, I guess. An interesting thing to try. Probably better than most leaves. There's a hotel down there, and the lift starts at this ground level and goes all the way up there. Very tall lift. We're there already. Not really. Look at this really old building at the start of the trail, and it's right by the stream. We're doing some construction work at the moment. We've been Google translating this, and this red section we're not going to be able to go on, so I'm not sure if there's going to be a detour, but we'll see. It says there was some typhoon damage. Have a look at the river. Looks like there's a temple up there. What do you think they're doing there? That would be a nice place to sit in the evening, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Maple leaves and the lanterns. We've just Google translated the sign. There's an observatory up there. So we're going the right way, this way from Minoh Waterfall. It's 30 to 40 minutes. What's that little cafe down there?
30 to 40 minutes, that's every time we've seen so far.
Maybe that's because you get slower as you're going on and get more tired. There's some bonus free mini waterfalls along the way. This is good how it's all coming down in different places. Loads of waterfalls. There's a mini one down there. I love hearing the sound of water like this. We came down here by this literally babbling brook. There's some benches down here, the trail's coming on up there. We got attacked by insects. They look like sort of mini dragonflies or something. The trail's been paved the whole way, and now there's the first few steps. They're not too steep. It's been quite easy so far. Look at all these big rocks here. I wonder if they were from an avalanche once.
An avalanche.
And there's a bridge going across. Very mysterious. We're going through the rocks. Look at these ferns up here. There's little paths going off the main trail, so you can go and have a sit down or have a look at the river or just explore a bit more. It's really peaceful down here, apart from those people talking, but it is very peaceful. And this is a complete contrast to being in Osaka, which is like a crazy busy city.
Amy?
Yeah?
Got some insects on your legs.
Oh no! Wow, so many dangers in the forest. Trees can fall on you, an avalanche, so that you get swept away. Not sure what the one on the right is. Bees, snakes, monkeys, wild boars and bears. There used to be a zoo here, and when it shut down they set all the animals free, so sometimes you can see monkeys in the trees around here. I don't know if they set all the animals free or just some of them. Like if they had lions and things, are they prowling around here? P.S. I know there aren't really lions. Or are there? It seems really deep. We've gone up a lot of steps. Good 3D effect. Look at that one tree at the top of the mountain clinging on. He's taller than all the others. I wonder if this was some of the typhoon damage. They've had to cut these trees down.
Looks pretty ruined.
Like something's bent this post here, and this tree is just sort of snapped in half. Must have been some bad damage here.
Wow.
What can you see?
That big tree down there. That'd bend a metal pole.
You wouldn't want to be in the way of that. It's still a nice view though. We've come across some of the construction work. You can kind of see where they're rebuilding the trail that must have come down in the typhoon. In some places they've had kind of metal nets over the cliffs at the sides to stop rocks falling off. Where's the construction?
There's construction.
Yeah. So that's the end of the construction, so I think we must be here where we would have joined if we'd gone on the original trail.
Yeah, I think that's a lot flatter. I might be wrong, but you can see glimpses of it, and over there, and I think that's just one long paved path.
We're back to a flat path now. To the side of the main trail, there's all these extra bits leading off to explore the forest a bit more, I guess. So if you've got more time, you can take them and see where they lead. Danger! They've got this netting to keep us safe. Nice seeing the sunlight coming through the trees up there. Don't worry, the monkeys will warn us if there's an avalanche. Is avalanche just for snow? What's the word when it's rocks? Oh, landslide?
Yep, avalanche is just for snow.
Ah. All the way along, the toilets have had signs with different insects on. I'm not sure if it's a warning or just decoration. These ones are the bee toilets. I'm scared to go in. That looks like a cosy place up there with the lanterns. There's been a couple of these little tourist shops and cafes along the way. There it is up ahead. We're coming up towards the main waterfall. Almost there. This is a lovely view with all the rocks, and the red on the bridge stands out so well against all the green of all the plants. Here's another shop selling the fried leaves that says momiji, tempura on the red sign. Here we are at the waterfall. It's actually really tall. You can see the height of the waterfall compared to the waterfall. I'm thinking it might be 30 metres, but I'm not sure if that's true. But it looks amazing. I like all the bits near the bottom where it spreads out into separate threads. It must look amazing in the autumn when all those leaves turn red. There's a few benches out by the waterfall so you can have a sit down, rest your legs, have some snacks. And there's a few snack stores and restaurants down there if you want something to eat. And of course there's vending machines. There's vending machines everywhere. But these ones have some of the momiji tempura, the fried leaves in them. This is the only leaf vending machine I've ever seen. This at the bottom is oden. That's the food you get in hot broth. Japanese fish cake stew, and it has bits of daikon and eggs sometimes in there. I thought I just bought a grape berry drink, but I just tried a bit and it's got lumps in. It says shake it 5 times. Yep, a lot of lumps. It's not so bad when you're expecting them. Not quite the refreshing drink I needed after a mountain walk. And the way back is the same as the way we came. This is all completely free to get into. It's open to the public, so there's no charge for anything. You can just walk in. We got here from central Osaka. You need to get to Umeda station, then take the Hankyu Takurazaka line to Ishibashi. That was about 15 minutes, and from there we changed to the Hankyu Mino line to Mino, which was only about 5 minutes, and the whole trip was 270 yen for one way, so it was really quick. So you can come here just for a few hours in the afternoon or the morning, and you've still got time to do something else in the day as well. It kind of reminds me of Mount Takao because it's a little countryside adventure that's really close to the city. If you want to see more about Mount Takao, that's right by Tokyo, and I made a video about it. I'll put the link in the description. It's actually a complete contrast being here to being in central Osaka, because that's like the big city, really crazy, and this is the countryside, relaxing, mountain streams and lots of trees and greenery. So it's a really good difference to the rest of the stuff we've been doing here in Osaka. I've got a maple ice cream, momiji ice cream, and they put one of the fried leaves inside it. Got some maple sauce on, and Phil's got yuzu, which I think might be another local thing.
It's quite strong flavour.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's really creamy.
And rainy.
Really adds to the flavour. It's really peaceful sitting here having our ice creams, and if you like my t-shirt, it's my mermaid design, and you can get it from my website cakeswithfaces.co.uk or Etsy Cakes with Faces. I'll put the link in the description for you. Here's the souvenir stamp. I don't think I've got anything to stamp. There's one of the waterfall and one of this beautiful man. The bingo stamp rally.